Hello everyone. Today we are predicting properties. I forgot to make a video of me writing the topic and goal, but your topic for this section is predicting properties, and your goal is I can predict properties for different elements on the periodic table. We are taking everything we've talked about so far and just combining it. So the notes for this section are very short. It's very short. So, predicting physical and chemical properties, you need to know the periodic table. You need to know the trends. You need to know the types of elements and different characteristics. That's also including your electron configuration that we just talked about. So, you make sure you type out what's underlined. All right, so first we're going to talk about fluorine. Write 10 things you can find about fluorine just by looking at the periodic table. So if we go to a periodic table, all right, so if we look at fluorine on the periodic table, you notice it is right up here in this upper corner. So first we could do like the basic things. Well, we know it has atomic number of 9. We know the mass is 18.998, which means you also know the number of protons and electrons are 9, and you could subtract 19 by 9, which is 10, so it has 10 neutrons. Well, right there, that's 4 properties of fluorine. Now, you can also look at what type of element it is. So, fluorine is a halogen because it's in this column right here. Another thing we talked about was the trends. So, the first trend was atomic radius. We said the closer to francium it is, the bigger the radius. Well, fluorine's on the opposite end, so it has a relatively small radius. And then electronegativity. We actually know fluorine has the highest electronegativity if you look at those arrows, so that's another property. It does have a relatively high ionization energy because it's pretty close to helium, so that would be another property. You can type out the electron configuration, which if we look at that, it would be 1s2, 2s2, 2p, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be another property is the electron configuration. You can also draw the orbital notation if you wanted to. And then you can also talk about properties of nonmetals. You could say it does not conduct electricity very well. It is not very easy to mold into whatever shape you want. So that's kind of what I want you guys to think of is everything we've talked about and get 10 properties, which I've listed more than 10 just then.